Hello, it's Francesca here again, and this is I Just Wanna Write. If you are new to this channel, I'm setting on writing challenge for 1 year. I started 4 days ago on the 31st of December. Today is the 3rd of January 2024. And yes, at the end of the year, I want to be able to publish my own writings, my own short stories, because I have a lot of things I want to say and I want to write. And but I'm not a professional writer. I've been always writing since I was a child. And now it's time, because I'm turning 50 in a few months, it's time for me to dedicate myself to this old dream I have. So, yes, I'm Francesca, I'm Italian, I'm from Rome, Italy, but I've been living in India, Auroville, Tamil Nadu, south of India, the last 11 years of my life. I'm a volunteer here, and my work is about theater, creativity, writing, etc. So let's go on. I started the day with a writing exercise, which is warming up, and it's called diving in. If you want to go back one video, you can see it, and you can do it with me. We do exercises, writing exercises here, and I'm training myself doing exercises on YouTube so I can keep with this challenge. Otherwise, who knows? Life is so complicated. Okay, so today's exercise is called Let Yourself Listen, and it's taken by this beautiful, amazing book. Look it. Okay, Julia Cameron, I know you know her. I know you know who she is. And the book is called The Right to Write. Okay, this is not the artist's way kind of philosophy. I actually went through the artist's way many years ago, and it's nice, but this is something else. This is amazing. And if you want to approach the writing in a way that is not only external, like I decide the structure, I know what I want to tell, I know where I want to get, but if you want to learn how to listen to yourself, how to jot down whatever comes from your inner source, or the higher source, of course, then this is the book for you. Okay, there are many prompts, and we are going to uncover some of them. It's just full of gold. This book is just full of gold. I'm not advertising any book. Nobody is giving me money for anything. It's really, you can see how much I worked through this book. It's really, I have notes, I have anything, it's there. I've been going through this book for years. So, let yourself listen. What does it mean? There are lots of things I would love to read from here, but I don't know if I do something which shouldn't be done. Anyway, these are my glasses for the reading, and then I have those for the computer. And anyway, what is all about this exercise is really to listen to yourself. It's teaching you to put yourself in front of the paper, to take your pen. She's very fond of not writing with a computer, but analogical way, the old way, which is connecting the body, the mind, and the heart directly to the page. And by doing this, just listening what is already there, not what we want to write. Like, I want to write a vampire story. There must be love, there must be this and that, and it must be exciting and adventurous. And you already have an idea and a structure. That is a very legit place where to write, especially if you want to be professional. But we are a little bit a step before to being professional, even though Stephen King also really suggests writers to listen to themselves and not to build some exterior structure that can be successful, because the real success comes when you write something you feel that is really your own thing, and that you love that thing that you're writing, and it's coming from within. It's not coming from a need to be good, or to be appreciated, or to sell a lot of copies. And if you don't have those needs, or if those needs come after the need of listening to yourself, discovering your inner sources, your inner creativity wells, if that is your priority, then follow these suggestions and just do the jump, plunge into it with me. Let's do it together. So let yourself listen. I want to do this exercise, taking it in different steps. Now I put on my computer glasses. Taking it in different steps, because this is a kind of exercise. Okay, at the end of this chapter, she gives the real exercise, but I want to get there going through different phases. And the first thing I want to do before I go to the exercise is write down a prompt that I take from the first line of this book. I want to write down this yellow part of the text on my notebook and freely write about it, because I want that this concept really sink into my consciousness. So I'm going to read to you what she says. This is Julia Cameron's words. Writing is about getting something down, not about thinking something up. Then she goes on explaining what she means. I cannot read all the book here, but I think this sentence is already enough for you to start thinking about it and to start having a first contact with this different philosophy of writing. So let's write down this title on the page, which is Writing is about getting something down, not about thinking something up. Okay, so what I suggest you is this time we won't just start writing and 1, 2, 3 go and you start writing, whatever. No. This time I want you to lull a little bit. You say lull in English? I want you to stay a little bit with these words. Reading them again and again. Writing is about getting something down, not about thinking something up. Be there for a few minutes. You can stand up, walk around the room, thinking, repeating the sentence, and trying to be more in contact deep within with this concept, and then writing it down when you feel ready. Okay, I will have my own pace, you will have your own. Let's say though that I'm starting now. I'm setting 10 minutes. You go with your own pace, but I'm setting 10 minutes since this is a YouTube video. And yeah, are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's start. Okay, finished. Okay, so as I told you, I did this kind of exercise for a long time, so I know very well what I'm doing. And I have to tell you something about this. If it is the first time approaching the writing this way, prepare yourself to go through a sea of frustration, the sea, like the sea with the waves, yes, a sea of frustration. Why? Because if you are not used to this kind of writing, it's very possible that the first times you are going to approach it, it's going to be a little bit frustrating, depressing, because you're not used to open yourself to yourself. And this is the same in any culture, whether it is Westerner, Asian, African, whatever. We all receive a kind of education which doesn't allow us to open up to ourselves and to the world. No, because we need to be educated and prepared to be ready for life and the future and the nation, etc. All good stuff. I'm not criticizing that, but we also need the other side, which is we need to know ourselves, and we are not prepared to that. To know oneself is really a path, an adventurous trip, an adventurous journey. And this is part of that journey. Writing can be part of that journey. So when you don't want to write, when you stop writing already knowing what you want to say, what is the theme of a story, the characters, the structure, and when you want to allow your deepest selves, not only oneself, but we are composed of many selves. No, one is the nuclear central divine self, and then the others which are also vital, and they also can express themselves, and we need to listen to these symphonies of voices, of standpoints, of stories that can tell very different stories from the very different perspectives as well. So to come to that point, there is a journey to go through, and that journey is not always I put down on paper beautiful stuff. It's not going to be like that, not for everyone. I mean, few occasions, few people that might go directly to that point. It can exist, but the majority of us don't. Myself, I went through a long time where things I was putting out were like, what is this? What do I do with this? It's not satisfying. I cannot use it. It's not useful. Is this really a path which is worthy to go through? Because I'm frustrated. Because I'm not satisfied. I want the results. So if you are prone and if you are okay on facing this turbulent time, then after doing this work, after doing this travel, after doing this journey, you will discover all the hidden treasures that are on the other side of the sea, of the ocean, okay? And then once you find them, you won't lose them anymore if you keep writing, of course. Then if you stop writing and you go back, and this is something that can open and then can close, and then can open and close. But if you keep writing practice, you will keep it open always. Many authors write this way. I told you already, Stephen King, for example, Julia Cameron, her entire writing career, is based on this kind of practice. But it's a practice that needs time, needs patience, needs a predisposition of self-discovery, and it doesn't want to run fast. It wants to go with an organic time, the organic time of your unconscious, which opens up finally and uncover its hidden treasures. If you are okay with this travel, I assure you at the end of the travel you will find beautiful islands full of creative ideas and full of contents that nobody else is going to talk about, because it will come only from you. It's only yours. Okay? So I'm very happy you went through this with me. I'm very happy I did this after a long time. And so see you later with the second part of this exercise, focused on this let yourself listen topic of writing. See you later. Ciao.